Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So I think I'm just going to continue my run here. I'm going to just see how high I can get it. I don't even know. I mean, I've seen some posts on the 9Kings where people got to like the thousands plus. So it's like, this isn't anything like crazy unique, but I just want to see how far we can push it. I mean, I kind of want to do other runs. So, I mean, after this one, I might just switch it back up to normal because, I mean, this is only like King 4, I'm pretty sure. So I really want to try to actually play the game. So I actually just might end it, to be honest with you, because it's just super boring at this point, you know what I mean? So maybe I will. Because I could pretty much go on forever. There's no stopping this build at this point. It's just, do I want to go that far? And the answer is no. Combustion. Give me progress. Because at this point, I could literally probably go on forever. Like, it's not even challenging at this point. It's just kind of like... What are these? Oh, those are the Warlocks. I was like, man. It's just insane. The run is legendary. See, there's like no chance. Sure. How much money do we get per? 22? 22 extra gold per run. Procreate, of course. Get a million of these dudes. That unit is so crazy. Those Warlocks. The amount of damage that they do. It's insane. Like, look at the double up damage those two got. Force. Doesn't really matter at this point. Doesn't really matter. Because they just keep scaling. Exponentially. What we got here? Costs 180 to reroll this once. Don't need nothing. So freaking crazy how laggy it is, man. Overinvest. Yeah, I mean, it's getting carried by just everything's doing a ton of damage. Like, even the rats are doing a ton of damage. This spire's doing an insane amount of damage. I don't care about the King of Progress, to be honest with you. Just every unit that's doing damage is doing an insane amount of damage. Good old Procreate. Best, yeah. The King of Nature. Let's see if this gets any closer. Don't really need any of these. How much health do these guys have? I can't really tell. 156,000. They didn't even kill 20 of our units. That's just how buff it is. Let me get Procreate. Come on now. I guess we got a poison ball. Oh, we got a procreate. Look at that. That unit is just... The amount of damage they can absorb is absurd. Just stacking over... Yeah, King of Blood. Yep. I think this is going to be my last episode of this run. Just because I still want to try to, you know, clear the game. And just kind of running this is just going to get boring for me. I'm going to be honest with you. At first it was kind of like curiosity of how far I could get. And now I see that I can literally just go on forever. But it's just not enjoyable. You know what I mean? Because it's not like a challenge at this point. That's kind of why I play this game, is for the challenge of it exploding. Every time... Actually, let's see that poison stack. I heard that was good. So we'll have to see. Poison thorns. Dang, they only killed 2 of our units for that one. Combustion. Combustion! This run is purely for just the morbid curiosity of how far we can get. So I think once I hit 400 and I know that it's pretty much set in stone, I'm like, oh yeah, I could just go on forever. I don't even think things like die enough to take advantage of carnage. Look at that. It killed 14 of our units. Nothing. Massive procreates. Cemetery. Vampirism. Put it on our main line. I mean, these guys probably absorb... Well, they don't even get hit at this point. They're just our secondary line. In case the Warlocks actually go down. Because then they start absorbing, right? Nah, procreates are just too strong. My backline? Oh, it's the thieves. Let's get some more Midas touches on here. So much gold we can get. If we get a bunch of like Midas touches, I wonder how much gold stacking it would be. Although the overinvests are super strong. I might throw a couple on there to get it back up to what it needs to be. Surely they can get stronger. Yeah, the spells are the closest ones, like the actual spell rebellion. So start at, was it 400 gold? Okay. Get about 30 per. That's not bad. I'm scared of the King of Stone. He does crazy stuff. But I wonder if it matters at this point. I might try it out here. Carnage. Barely killed any of our units. Yeah, King of Nature just isn't doing too well. Oh man. Got 7 of those. That's like the attack speed on this is absurd. Don't even know what's going on, basically. I don't even think it matters. I don't think it can even scale any higher than that at this point. That's pretty good. 10% of HP. Nah, I mean, is it really? I guess if you stack it up, what is it at? 70%? Yeah, those other guys don't even get a chance. More carnage. Infinite carnage. Oh, it's gonna lose slowdown this time. We need this 2,317. I think there's more now. Yeah, 21. 2,321, right? Oh my god, so laggy. I wonder if I could just make them immortal. A bunch of stacks of vampirism. They do got 11. They got some high stacks of that already. So no wonder they're so tanky. Because not only do they do a ton of damage, I mean they don't. I wonder if that counts for like the implosions and all those things. Let me get best. There we go. 200,000 HP on those guys. And like this is only on like King 4 too. It's not even on the hardest difficulty. So that's like the real challenge. What I want to do, I want to see if I can break the game at that point, or on the whatever the highest difficulty is. I think was it King 6, or can you go beyond that? I don't even know. I don't even know. Like I haven't played the game enough to even know the highest difficulty yet. A million stacks of this touch. So 819. See where we end up with. It's a pretty good amount of gold. Alright, once we reach 400, then we'll go King of Stone. If he ends up cooking me, I'm gonna be like, oh man. Funny thing is I got my girlfriend hooked on this game. So she's like super been into it. So she downloaded it. She got a Steam account specifically for it so she can play it. And she stayed up all night last night just playing. We were FaceTiming and she was showing me. I was like, what is this monster that I've created now? Because she's at work right now. And I got the day off. She's texting me, she's like, I want to play... I want to play 9Kings. Dude, that's insane. The amount... The hits per second on that is crazy. Precision. I'm curious if the King of Stone is even going to matter at this point. Just with the sheer amount of damage and stuff that I do. And the amount of health and sacrifice all troops. That'd be crazy for those. Hold on. Oh, if those are... I mean, it's only at 500. It doesn't really matter because there's no troops adjacent. I couldn't even do it, so it does... Meh. Procreate for sure. Carnage, Midas Touch. Reinforce. Let's get them all. What else we got? Carnage, Procreate, Overvest, Reinforce. Got a bunch of cards. Alright. So we're going to get a crazy buff session here on these guys. Procreate. Carnage. Midas Touch. Carnage. Procreate. Big buffs that round. Precision. That's crazy. Just the sheer amount of damage. Whoops, my bad. Sure. Alright, so next go, we'll actually get the King of Stone, and we're going to see how it goes. Yeah, King of Nature just gets cooked every time, man. How many units do we have here? Almost 2,500. Let's see what you can do, buddy. Alright, we'll go over invest again. Didn't even really do anything, even with the avatar being there. Create. All right, next go around, we're gonna get the King of Stone in here. I'm curious now. I mean, obviously we could just go on forever. Okay, let's get the King of Stone. So we'll go Combustion again. And we'll see how much different it is when we fight him. Because if he has a backline of ballistas, I'm just curious how much damage the ballistas will actually do. King of Nature still. The HP is getting pretty crazy on that unit. Even more poison. Man, we're not even getting a chance to fight the King of Stone. Well, we reached year 400, so... Best. Are we gonna be able to fight the King of Stone, man? Crazy. I just want to see at this point. There we go. Okay. King of Stone now. Now we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'm worried for no reason. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's why the King of Stone is scary. Like, you see how I took out half of my army there? So we went from like 7,000 to 2,000, just like that. Once those ballistas, once the ballista shot, just cooked half of my army. Like the whole back line crumbled. Probably the front line too. Midas touch. We'll keep him in. Probably better with the procreates, but we'll see what happens. Alright, here we go again. So they launch right here and just watch our troop count. Just half the troops just gone from one of these ballista volleys. Boom. King of Stone again. Gee, you see what I'm saying? That got me down to 1,600. King of Stone is scary, man. Like, you can't even see what's going on, but you see when those ballistas fire, and it just... all my troops just disappear. Let's go King of Blood. Smoked. Static. Almost there. We're gonna go to 420 and then it's gonna be done. Oh my god. Dude. The HP, it's almost 1,000,000 HP on that. That's... holy shit. That's crazy. Look at the HP on that. So 15% of that's going to be a ton of HP. Yeah, now we get to see here. Alright, overinvest. So we are at 957. That is crazy now. Their damage is just exploding. I'm telling you, dude, the King of Stone is the closest thing that is going to get to killing me. Let's reroll once. Nothing. Alright, sweet, thank you. Getting a lot of slowdown now, so it might crash soon. I got a feeling. Alright, so since we're getting slow down here, I'm gonna quit here. I'm gonna save and exit and reload it. That way it's not as bad. Okay. Put vampirism on these guys. It looks so much better when it's not just bright red. No, I want to get another. Oh, I just skipped past. Getting a little trigger happy there. All right. Yeah, King of Stone doesn't really give us much. I'm gonna be honest. It was just to test it out. So health is at like 999. Shit, that's a lot of health. It's crazy. I know I keep saying that. Let's get vampirism again. Oh, there we go. Now it goes red. Let's see. Did they not kill one of my units? Those Warlocks are freaking stacked. They're only killing 2 of my units now, because the amount of HP that those Warlocks have is freaking insane. Sure. Didn't even kill one of my units now. It's getting to the point where they can't even... Just because the amount of HP that this unit has... Holy smokes, man. They killed 5 of my units. Insanity. And we haven't even been getting steel coats either. Dude. 3 million HP. Alright, there's no way I could lose. I could literally go on forever. The amount of HP that those Warlocks have is absurd. Like, just look at the health. 3 million. Like, vampirism doesn't even matter. They don't attack enough to, like, heal themselves. They just have so much health. No buffs. Crazy slow down there. They killed one unit. One unit. I want an overvest. I want to... Okay. So we go from 304 to 349. It's like 40... What was that? That's not even 40. That's 400. Yeah, they don't really matter. Like, vampirism doesn't mean anything to that unit. As I put vampirism on it, but it's like... It's got 15 stacks of vampirism, so it's 100... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Combustion. It's got tons of stacks of combustion, though. 73. Whoa, that was crazy slow down. Alright, hold on. Definitely steel coat. King of Greed. Okay, let me because that slowdown was wild. Put a steel coat on him. Just get rid of him. We'll see how this one goes. Alright guys, I think that just kind of shows that, I mean, I could literally take this forever. I got 2 overinvest too. That's wild. That's 30% to this one unit. I mean, the health's at 999, but we know what it's actually at. It's in like the 3 to 4 millions now. It just hasn't caught up. That's freaking crazy. So, I mean, this is the final results, you know. Really, the main units, you got these wizards. Even these warlocks are crushing it with their damage. That's crazy. They're just regular units, not even buffed at all. Just a little bit buffed with what's around them. They do 5 damage, but they do what? Yeah, they actually do pretty good damage. That's crazy. But this unit right here, just insane. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I could go on forever. I could get this to thousands and whatever, but it's just so boring. I'm going to be honest. I just wanted to do it to see how far I can go, see if I can push the game to its limits. It's getting to the point where the game can't even, like... It's having a hard time just keeping up with all the numbers and all the units on screen because we got 8,000 units. So I think I'm going to end this this run here. I want to actually play the game. I'm going to be honest. So if you guys like, toss a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Thanks for watching.